Yes, people, Solomon Dacres here and we're weighing in.
Yes, weighing in with Big Soul Dacres. So it's been a long time in coming, big man. How you doing? It's fight week. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling relaxed. You know, fight week, all the hard work's done. Now it's time to just relax, recover from all the hard training, and just get ready for Saturday night.
Speaking of hard work, shout out to TDF Lab. I've seen you put in work with them. How good has this camp been?
Camp's been good, you know. I'm always training hard down the lab. You know, Dez and Connor, they're always pushing me, man, to the limits. And this camp has been a bit different now. I've done a lot of sparring on the road. You know, I did a couple of weeks in Germany, sparring with a few heavyweights over there. And I've done half the week last week sparring with Joe Joyce. So I've been a bit about getting lots of sparring in, but getting my hard training as well.
Yeah, seen it on your socials. You was there with Johnny Fisher as well?
Johnny Fisher, yeah, I didn't spar Johnny though last week, but he was down there.
Maybe because that's a fight that's about to come in the future. Listen, you're still fairly young in your career, and although you already have Sokolowski on your resume, who's seen as a bit of a gatekeeper, you're often criticised about who you're fighting. How do you deal with that?
I don't even deal with it, man. You're the first I'm hearing about me being criticised about who I'm fighting, man. It's early in my career. People usually fight tin cans. I'm fighting tough guys that are giving me rounds, guys that ain't been stopped. You know, as a heavyweight, that's quite something, you know, and tough guys. So, yo, I'll just fight whoever. You know, the time will come when I'll fight, you know, bigger fights and such and get the wins.
What do you know about your opponent this Saturday, Akinlade?
Yeah, well, what I do know is that he's pulled out the fight, apparently. So apparently some issues going on. We've got a replacement. It's yet to be properly announced, but I believe it's going to be Bracamonte. He last fought with Fraser Clark a month or so ago, and he done him in 2 rounds. So
you aiming to beat that?
Beat it maybe, or might stretch him 3 or 4 rounds, man. See how I feel. You know, when the punch lands, the punch lands. But regardless, before that fight, he's supposed to be quite a tough guy. So just expect the toughest of someone. But you know, I'm ready to go.
You mentioned sparring with Joyce. It's been years since the heavyweight division itself has been this strong with so many big names and upcoming names, yourself included. Joyce obviously fights Parker this weekend. How do you see that going?
I see Joyce, you know, potentially stopping him later on. You know, I know Parker's never been stopped, but Joyce has got that one thing where it's not a one hit knockout. It's a constant pressure throughout the rounds. And if you ain't got a phenomenal engine, you're not making it to that final bell. And I think Joyce will put the pressure on him constantly. And, you know, over 12 rounds, it's going to be one of them. Can Parker continue? He's shown he gassed out a bit at times. Get let off the hook. Joyce won't let him off the hook.
And what about the potential mega fight? What's been called the biggest fight in British boxing history, Fury-Joshua. Who would you put your money on for that?
Well, you got edge towards Fury on recent form. You know, you got to look at Fury because Joshua's coming off the back of 2 losses. But it's a matchup where can go either way. Fury on paper, you're looking like better form, but it's one of them. We've got to get the big fight on to see what happens. Absolutely. Listen, so
the Nottingham crowd can get leery. What can they expect on Saturday night? And what would you like to say to your supporters and sponsors? Yeah,
you can just watch, you know, the rise of a, you know, future heavyweight champion coming through the ranks.
Jeez.
And yeah, man, just tune in and watch some great heavyweight boxing skills. You know, some explosive power, and all the people tuning in. You know, just following my journey. I appreciate it, and just keep following. We're going all the way.
Solomon Dacres, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for weighing in.
Nice one, man. Respect.